I'm Katie, and this is Live It in the Now. On my channel, I talk about everyday manifesting, stories and examples to help you to manifest everything you desire. This video is part 1, or the simple, to the point explanation of this. If you want the full, detailed part 2, with tons more examples, then hit the notification button so you can see when that video comes out. Today's video is on the phrase, "it is done," or "it is already done," or it's also law of assumption or living in the end. It's all of that. So I always got annoyed when people say, "It's done, it is done." And they just said that, but they never explained why it is done exactly or what that really means. So I'm going to explain that. It is done, or it's already done, simply means it is there already. It already exists. It means there was a big bang, consciousness came into existence, and then awareness coming into existence, and the big bang of existence. So when everything started was when everything was created. You aren't actually creating anything. You are selecting what you want, which already now exists. So when people say creating, they actually mean creating in the way of making their life a certain way by choosing what they want in their life. And they call that creating. But really, you are saying what you want, thinking good about it, having a good story about it, and then it happens. It is done means it is already there for you. It is already available for you. You are saying and deciding what you want, or what you want to experience, or a desired experience, and allowing yourself to see your story that you first made up in your mind. And a story is basically the same as an assumption, but I use the word story. So what you want exists, and your story and thoughts then allows you to see it. So if you say a story in your thoughts, it allows yourself to perceive it. So you can then receive it naturally. You end up in the right place at the right time. You are led to places and things and people, but it feels completely natural and regular as it's happening. And then you look back like, oh wow, that was amazing how that all came together and how my desire showed up. So in the end, your story ends up true. An example of a story, or what others call an assumption, could be, I'm good with money. Manifesting money is easy for me. I manifest relationships easily. I manifested my specific person. It was easy. All my desires are being fulfilled. I always get what I want. Everything is easy for me. It starts as a story that you make up, but as you persist in it, and as stuff starts to show up, and you see it more and more, then you believe it even more as true, and then it happens and becomes true. So it starts with your story, and then you start to see things happening and unfolding, and then you believe that that's how it works, and then it always works that way. So this is how manifesting really works. If you want to know my personal way of manifesting, I say what I want and know by doing so it'll happen. It will happen is the same feeling as it is done. Then I become aware of my thoughts or thought stories and make them all positive and towards my desires. So if you want more on that, I made a video called Thought Stories. Master your thoughts to get everything you desire. The only thing preventing your desires is your bad thoughts about it. So, it is done means knowing that your story will happen. It is done also means there are tons of ways that your desire can happen, ways that we can't even know of or see or realize in this moment. Knowing it is done is living in the end. Living in the end is knowing your story will happen. So it is done means that it's repeating your story and knowing by doing so, it'll happen and become true and your everyday life experience. It is done means all you have to do is decide you want something. In your mind, in your story, then you not worry about it, and you not have bad thoughts about it. And if bad thoughts come up, you become aware of them and you change them in that moment and continue on. Everyone makes everything so complicated when it really isn't. You say what you want, or you make up a story that says it and you keep saying that until it happens. If other thoughts come up, you say, "This is my story now," and say your desired story, or one general part of it. Like manifesting's easy. This is what I want. I always get what I want. All my desires are being fulfilled. My life is perfect. So those are some easy ones to say when you're just out and about in your daily life. If doubt comes up again, you say, "It's happening," or "I manifested it," like you did already. Like, I manifested a relationship. It was easy. Manifesting a relationship is easy. I manifested money. It was easy. I always manifest money. Manifesting is easy. I always get what I want. So these are kind of like your core beliefs. And then from that, you just say like maybe a general type of thing. Like for me, I said manifesting money is easy. And then randomly during the day, I was like, I want to win the lottery. And then I was led to the gas station where the ticket was. So that's in the end of one of my videos. It shows that. So these are kind of like the base, overall, everyday type of beliefs. And then you can add in just randomly throughout your day, be like, that's what I want. I want that. I want that. I want that. If you persist in your thoughts and persist in your story, it happens. You can even say what you want once and have no negative thoughts about it, and that can happen too. The only thing preventing your desires is those bad thoughts about it, or bad stories, or the meanings you're giving things. It is done simply means all things exist now. You are selecting what you want from all things that already exist now. If you can imagine it or desire it, then you can have it. So select what you want. Say what you want. Decide what you want. Have positive thoughts about it, or a positive, consistent story about it. And then it happens. I said what I wanted, so it is done for me. It is done. It'll happen. It's done because I said that. I want it, and that is it. If you can say what you want and feel good about it in that moment of focus, then that's it. It'll happen. That is as easy as how it can be. And that way is very easy. You can also start to say for yourself, this method of manifesting works for me. This method of manifesting is the way that I manifest now. Manifesting's easy. My next video is part 2, with more examples and how I personally feel the state of the wish fulfilled very easily. So look forward to that. Please be sure to like this video and subscribe so I can help and reach more people. Thanks for watching.